Hey there everyone, how's it going? Today I'm taking a look at Heritage Cello from Sonixinema. They sent me this instrument a wee while ago to take a look at, and I'm just getting around to it now. And I'm really looking forward to it because I think that it has the makings of perhaps being really, really excellent. So it's on sale just now, time of making this video, for 79 quid. This is a solo cello library performed by the virtuoso cellist Nicholas Trigstad. I hope I'm saying his surname correctly. And featuring an expressive legato engine and a wide range of articulations, it captures the soul of the cello with warmth, realism and detail. These are all things which I'm very keen to bring across in my own music: warmth, realism and detail. So hopefully this will be a really good instrument. I haven't looked at it at all. I'm just going to open it up for the first time. Here it is. I haven't touched a single thing. Just going to give you my first impressions of what this instrument is all about. First impressions, that is really very, very realistic. I think I was probably overusing the expression a little bit there, so I'm just going to try and just use dynamics more. Maybe there's a reason why they didn't map it to begin with. Maybe it shouldn't be used as much as with other libraries, because I think that actually you get a lot of control with just the dynamics. That is really, really beautiful, really fantastic. And then I'm going to take the expression up a little bit and just play a similar kind of thing. Yeah, okay, so as I'm learning it, I'll see how much expression I need to use, but definitely keeping the dynamics moving is really, really going to be useful. This is really beautiful, and I definitely do think it sounds extremely realistic. You've got the retakes of the bows coming in, which are something which kind of gives away if a real player isn't playing something. If you just have a solo string instrument playing for 30 seconds, it's impossible. The bow can only play for so long. So there are going to be these retakes, and I think if I just start playing something and just hold it, you should hear a retake. There you go, you can hear that little bump. That little bump is just the bow having to be retaken. That's a really good level of realism here. I think the tone sounds absolutely beautiful. Really, really great. And the legato as well. It's pretty good. Really rich, really sonorous. This is quite a dry sound, so I wonder if I just go into some of these other presets. So legato, oh, there's legato wet. Okay, so let's see, this suddenly got presumably a lot more reverb in it. Let's see. Yeah. It's maybe a little wet for my taste, but you know, that's fine. So large stage A, fine. I see we've got this proximity thing. I'm going to go back to legato dry, or clean they call it. This proximity thing, I think this could be really useful if you're blending with other libraries. So let's put proximity to 0. And proximity to 100%. So I wonder, does this actually affect the mix? Oh, that's what it's doing. Wow. Oh, that's fantastic. Look at that go. I'm just looking at this, obviously, for the first time. That's really, really cool. So the proximity changes the mic mix automatically to make it just the ambient mic, adding in more far mic, more mid mic, more close mic, and then you can see the ambient mic starts coming out as well. That's fantastic. So we can actually have a kind of a 50%. Which is mostly the far mic, and then let's just try like a 25%, which is mostly ambient, a bit of far, tiny bit of mid and no close. Great, and then like 75%. That's really good. I really love this proximity thing. I wish something like, you know, a big Spitfire string library like Abbey Road Orchestra or BBC Symphony Orchestra Pro or something like that had something like this, because, you know, in those libraries they have, you know, 20 or so mic positions. It'd be right fancle to go through and change them individually, but if you had one single slider which controlled them all and made things closer or more distant, that would be really useful. I think that is unbelievably useful for this instrument, because all I have to do is just move one slider and the mics change, and that's great. So I would use certainly around about 80–90% for blending with other libraries, this kind of sound. And then if it was Parva more on its own. That should be adopted by all virtual instrument producers. That's really, really great. I love that feature. So useful. So useful. Let's just put it back to about 80% or so. Okay, we've got these two controls, blur and gloss. Let's see what blur does. Okay. Sounds like all the high frequencies have been taken out. Yeah, it's like a weird kind of low pass filter. That's really nice though. And gloss. Adding high end. So if you want it to kind of cut through a little bit. Really nice. Very useful to have these. These are very useful controls. Still obsessed by this proximity. Love that so much. Okay, and then we've got reverbs, which we can turn on or off. Great, a lot of good options here. Let's just try Abbey. You can change the size as well and the pre-delay and all that, which is great. have that just all within one plugin is so useful. Okay, then we've got tape for some saturation. Let's put this back to a normal kind of reverb. So tape for some saturation. So you could really overload it quite significantly. Very useful. And then a delay, which you can MIDI sync as well. Really useful. Just to have it all in one place is so fantastic. Let's turn that off. That's going a bit long. And then you've got an EQ as well, which is great. Just a pretty basic 4-band or a high shelf, low shelf, or low filter. Unsure. Oh yeah, it's a low shelf, high shelf, and two bands, which is very useful. Great, fantastic. So if you want to actually control the sound a little bit, that's good. Okay, let's have a look at some other settings we've got here. So sustain, clean. We can make some kind of chords here, hopefully. I mean, completely unrealistic to have a cello play 4 notes at once. So I'll try and play something more realistic. Yeah, great. Nice richness to the sound. Okay, and then some sul tasto. I love sul tasto. It's probably my favorite string effect sound. It's where they play more over the bridge than over more over the fingerboards than over the bridge to create a kind of a woolier, softer sound. Yeah, really nice sound. Okay, and then very important. And then harmonics. These are these sound very realistic. Actually, just add different kind of reverb to it. Maybe make it less close. Kind of a bit creepy. Really, really beautiful sound. Love it. Very Very, very nice indeed. Tremolo, okay. Let's see. Takes a wee while to load, but it's probably just my computer struggling. That low end is very, very nice in this. Yeah, that's really nice. Good. I'm just firing through these because they're all really great, and just good to get a sense of kind of what's about. So trills. Oh. I see, you play two notes. I was just playing one note, wondering what was happening. So I think the furthest you can go is a tone. So yeah, third doesn't work. Again, it's got those little kind of natural lumps and bumps which just tell you that it sounds like a real player. To my ear, it sounds extremely realistic. Those trills are really useful once I learned how to use them. Okay, staccatos. I'm just doing the clean ones for now, just because we don't have a huge amount of time to get through these. When I really dig in, it gives a good attack there. Make it really in our face. This is just that sounds great. I really love the directness of this library, of this instrument, the way it's been captured. Can just hear kind of every sort of granular detail of the instrument. It's really great. Okay, and then spiccatos, which are even shorter than staccatos. These should be really crisp. So when you dig in, Really makes a difference. Yeah, I love that spiccato. That's really great. Okay, and then ricochet bowing. These shorts are very good. And I really like it at this this mic mix as well. This sounds great. This level of kind of proximity around 70 to 90% sounds nice. I do like the ambient as well, but I just think it's going to be more useful blending with other stuff when you've got that kind of close sort of sound to it. You're probably getting loads of my keys hammering this piano through the microphone. I'm really digging in. That's a great sound. Okay, and then finally pizzicatos. Again, I'm just going to do pizzicato clean, hoping for a really kind of direct sound here. Yeah. Again, really direct sound, which is great. Let's just try something a bit more distant. Oh, that's nice. Really great. I'm just seeing what these controls are. So, infinite bow. Does that mean that it doesn't do the retake? Let's see. Yeah, and then if I turn off infinite bow. You can hear it retakes. Wow, that's really good. I would always leave infinite bow on, I think, if you want it to sound realistic. Great, so I just got distracted by sort of the settings there. Okay, and then we've got designed. 5 design settings here. Let's have a listen to this. This one's called Apart. It's a mixture of sustained sultato harmonics in a cathedral. With some blur as well. Looks like the harmonics are going right and the sultato's going left, so we've kind of got an octave higher on the right. Kind of sounds like an organ. a beautiful sound. So that was a part. I like that a lot. Articulated. So articulated, we've got soltasto, harmonics, spiccato and ricochet. And the spiccato is going left and the ricochet is going right. Harmonics are going right, soltasto is going left, and we've got a little bit of sustain as well. Yeah, very useful, very nice. And then duple. Yeah, I like that a lot. Then elemental, second last one. Yeah, I like that a lot. Very, very nice. Then Vicid, I'm probably saying that completely wrong. Great, really useful combinations to have here. So my overall kind of reflections, I love this instrument. It's absolutely beautiful. I think that the legato sound is absolutely great. I haven't really had a time to explore it hugely, but I will be absolutely adding this to my template for sure. As I said, this is really useful. The shorts are very, very good as well. And what I love about the library overall is just the kind of the directness and the kind of the rawness and the realism. I think it said in the website they're really aiming for realism, and they certainly have managed that completely in this library. It really does sound like a cello being played through some very nice microphones. Yeah, I'm very, very impressed. 100%. This is going to become probably one of my go-to cello libraries. So thank you so much to Sonixinema for sending it to me. Sorry it took a while to make the video stuff's been happening, but we're here and we're back. And yeah, I really love the instrument. I'm going to add it to my template for sure. So yeah, I really recommend you go check it out. I'll put a link down below. I think it's on sale for £79 just now, which I think is an absolute steal for the legatos and the shorts, and to have this amount of control and all the reverbs in it. And yeah, I just think it's a really, really beautiful instrument. One of the nicest cello instruments that I've played, and I've played quite a few over the years. And I think that this one has just such a great sound, great tone, and as I said, just that kind of realism and that kind of that rawness that a cello sort of has. You can really hear the sort of the bow changes, of course, which is really important, but just the kind of the granularness of the bow and the strings, the kind of the mechanics of it, you can really, really hear and sort of feel in the way that they've captured this. So very impressed by it, really like it very much. Let me know if you've got any questions or comments down below while you're there. Give us a little like, give us a subscribe, go check out Sonixinema and look at their range. I'm going to be doing some reviews of a couple of free instruments that they've sent me as well, which is going to be coming up very, very soon. In the meantime, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.